At least 2 people were killed while another 14 were wounded after Russian drone strike on Ukraine's port city of Odessa. Now, according to Odessa Governor Oleg, 3 children were among the wounded in the overnight attack, with one in a critical condition. Footage posted by the State Emergency Service showed firefighters battling a blaze and rushing residents down a dark stairwell in a 21-story building that was hit by the Russian drones. Now, separately, authorities in Ukraine's southern Kherson said that 1 person was killed and 3 others were wounded in Russian attacks over the past day. Now, meanwhile, the Russian defense minister released a video showing soldiers holding Russian flags in Chernova Zirka, an eastern Ukrainian Donetsk region. The video follows an announcement by Russian defense forces that they had taken control of the Ukrainian settlement. Now, amidst these developments, Ukraine's President Volodymyr Zelensky has met outgoing Polish President Andrzej Duda in Kiev. During a press conference, Duda reiterated his support for Ukraine's accession to the EU and NATO, but he also said that he would not ratify Kiev's accession to NATO, arguing that this could result in the alliance being drawn into a conflict with Russia.
For all these years, I've been on Ukraine's side. I am not only a supporter of Ukraine's accession to the European Union. Right after the Russian attack, I was the initiator of the letter to the head of the European Commission asking for Ukraine to be granted candidate status to the European Union as soon as possible. Today, I absolutely support Ukraine's admission to the European Union as soon as possible, but I am also a supporter of Ukraine's transatlantic presence.
Meanwhile, a recent YouGov poll has suggested that Americans largely support sanctions against Russia. Well, according to the poll, 63% of Americans support either the current level of sanctions against Russia or a higher level, while only 15% favor decreasing or eliminating the sanctions. However, Americans seem more divided on the question of sanctioning buyers of Russian oil and gas. The YouGov poll suggests that almost half of Americans somewhat support sanctions against countries which buy Russian oil and gas, while 30% remain unsure about supporting these measures, and 20% oppose somewhat or strongly oppose any secondary sanctions.